Whenever you hear the word meditation, I'm sure you're just thinking one Buddhist monk in a temple in Nepal or any place in India, just with a crossed leg, closed eye, and just chanting something, or someone doing yoga, or any other form of meditation you are used to. Hi, I'm Timilayo Kush, and I'll be talking about meditation. Meditation is actually a very big subject that needs to be studied. Had so many perspectives and opinions about meditation. Some said, oh, it's from Eastern religion. Some said, oh, it's from my religion. Some said, oh, meditation is this, meditation is that, with so many definitions, so many types, benefits, and all of that. Opinions being given about meditation. While some of them might be true, remember, I'll quote again from my last video on definition, the shaping of perspective. You can actually check out that video. I'll put that in this video. Check the link, or you check in the description. Quoting from article 1 Corinthians section 13 subsection 9, and it says, for I know in part and prophesy in part. Now, prophesying is inspired or utterance. You can Google that out. But when we speak, we communicate in our own part. No matter how much I've been inspired to speak, what I say comes as a funnel, or comes as a medium of my mind, of my exposure, and of the education I've had so far, whether self-education, formal education, whichever form of education. Meditation, every definition that's been given to meditation, or every teaching on meditation, is actually from the perspective of the author or the teacher, which tells us that all that's been said about meditation are just different parts of meditation. So meditation stems or originates from the word meditate, which means to think, to ponder, to contemplate. When you say think, you are engaging your thoughts. When you say contemplate, you are between two options, or between two things you want to actually pick. Okay, should I pick this? Should I say this? So you're trying to weigh them. That's what you mean by contemplation. You're trying to weigh which out of which these two is what I should go for. Out of these options, or out of these things, should I pick from? Then to ponder, thinking about something. It's somehow similar to thinking. To reflect, you're actually looking at a particular event or something that happened to you, and you're trying to draw out meaning from that. It could be in the past. Most times it's actually in the past. That's what reflection or reflecting actually deals with. From my own definition, I'll give a definition of meditation. It's more like a universal approach to meditation. So meditation, just generally speaking, or universally speaking, if that works, is practice of giving your body and your mind to focus on a particular subject, a particular topic, a particular object, and a particular focus, with the aim of enhancing your awareness and contemplation. That's just basically what it does. You can't meditate without engaging your body. Your brain is being engaged when you meditate. Your mind is being engaged when you meditate. And meditation is more like an intersection between the physical and the spiritual. How? You can't see your mind. I mean, even scientifically, it's proven that they have not been able to find like where the mind is, but we know it exists. We use it, our imaginations and all of that, So meditation is a very important practice, and it should be part of your life. Everybody meditates. Strangely, everybody meditates. There's nobody that's been born that has not meditated. Don't forget about all these perspective based on religion. Everybody, as long as you think and ponder on it, you have been able to think and ponder on a particular thought, and you engage with your imagination, you have meditated, right? So, like I said, we know in part and we prophesy in part. Every definition that's been given to meditation is just a part of meditation. And, well, I'm going to say this, but even that part can actually be a bit inaccurate. It's possible for someone to bring their own perspective, and yet it's not actually completely true. We have seen that happen in different sectors, in different places, in different fields, where for instance, maybe a scientist brings out a theory, and then years after, that theory is also being countered, that no, this is not actually what it is, this is actually what it is. So it's possible an opinion or someone's perspective about a particular subject to evolve. That's very true, very possible. So meditation is not an exclusive reserve of any religion. No religion owns meditation. Meditation is as old as even before man came. Before man was created, before creation of this earth, meditation has been existing. Meditation exists. So it's not an exclusive an exclusive reserve of any religion. This part one is just to bring an awareness. If you have been following me, you know I'm always trying to bring an awareness. Now, there's a difference between awareness and consciousness. I'm not just trying to bring an awareness, but I want to take you from the place of awareness to being to the state of consciousness. So awareness is most times passive. Many people are aware of so many informations. You mentioned how to make money, for instance. Everybody's like, yeah, you know. But then ask them, give me a detailed way of how internet money works or making money online works, and then you see everybody just go quiet. And then they may even attempt to give you some sort of meaning, but still, it's not grounded. But a conscious person or consciousness is a higher state of awareness, or is more like an extension of awareness where you are now you can actively recognize something. Have you had a time where, I'm sure you have had this happen to you, where you just think about something and then you have actually thought about that thing before, but then you have like this light bulb moment. You're like, oh, so this is it. But you were aware that thought, you have always known that thing, you have always known that knowledge, that thought has always been, but it was just at the state of what? Awareness. So the light bulb moment kind of thing, where it's like everything now dawns on you, and now it's not like as if they just switch a bulb on or they switch light on, is that place of consciousness. So many people are aware, but they are mistaking that awareness for consciousness. They are not the same thing. Because the moment you step into consciousness, that's actually when you really begin to live out what you know. So many people have awareness, of so many information, but they don't have consciousness. They have not moved into consciousness, right? And that's actually what meditation really would do for you. At the center of everything, just to bring you to a state, yes, to make you relaxed and all of that, but to bring you to a state of consciousness. I hope you got something out of this. I'll be in the next part. I'll be talking more about types of meditations, by all of that. I don't want to tell you, but just look forward to my next video on meditation. It's actually a 3-part series, so the next one I will actually continue with this. Hope you found this valuable. Please like, share, make a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I always like to leave you my favorite quotes from article Proverbs section 24 subsection 3, which says, by wisdom is a house built, and by understanding it is established, and knowledge fills the house with precious things or with goodies. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Love you all.